Is it working? Some music going on. To see if it's actually working. Hello? Is anybody there? Why am I not hearing? Oh, that's just some crazy ass delay. Holy gorsh. I'm eating chili and it's delicious. It is so much salt though. It's only like $3.50. Yummy. Want some chili eating ASMR? The fuck am I talking about? Okay. Let's play this game. I'm choking. Oh god. I choked on the chili. Oh gosh. Oh wait. Let's do some of that, 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 and some of that. Okay. How? Believe last time we left off with tactically killing our horse. So that's a thing. We have to get another horse at some point. We also set up automatic bees somewhere in the distance and got it trunk loaded. So I actually want to go check on that right now. So we'll run over there real quick, and if we find a horse on the way, we'll grab it. I don't actually know if I kept the saddle on me, though. I thought I had. Yeah, goal for today is just dig out the area for all of the LV machines. Oh my gosh. What if you didn't do that? And once we have all that dug out, we'll start decorating and yada yada yada. Y'all get it. Y'all are smart people. You understand it. You understand what I'm getting at. While we run over there, I'm gonna finish my chili. Because I'm a hungry boy. I'm a hungry, growing boy. And I need my beans. Not seeing any horses. I mean, I guess we could technically just get a pig. That'd just be incredibly slow. The music stopped, or is it just... Oh, it's just being quiet for some reason. I'm gonna... bump it just a tad. How are we doing with that? That's probably fine. Ugh. Trudge through this ever so slowly. Alright, now if I remember, these guys poison us, so we probably want to be quick about this. Where did my bees go? Why no? Hold up. These ones are going. Why are these two not going? Are pipes like directional or something? Why are they not? Is that not doing the thing? Oh, I didn't. I didn't connect the chests up, so it got clogged with the honeycomb. Now it should be running. All good? Okay, cool. Just grab the dirt we mined up. Okay, we can just leave that. I'm not going to worry about collecting the combs right now. Let's also get all of the peanuts harvested, so we can get those grown. Where did we get our original horse? Because I genuinely don't know. Bonk. Bonk. Oh my god. What am I doing? This is not where my peanut fields are. Hello, Mr. Peanut. Give me the goods. Are those both? Okay, for some reason, one of those looks smaller. I don't know why. Chest. There's my peanut chest. Okay, now we can just go digging. Oh, another thing I was thinking about. I could just push this wall back because it's kind of in like a weird position, and I honestly don't really like where it is. So we could push that back probably. I also did mess around a little bit with the roof. I'm still not 100% with the block that I have right now, so I'm not going to waste resources on that just yet. But I have it narrowed down a little bit. I think. Like it's something. It's still pretty much up in the air though. Okay, so before we do any mining, let's... Okay, yep, let's get some blocks and mess around with this a little bit. Need a little bit of that, and then we just need like a bunch of concrete. Which we should have over here. Yep, I'm actually just gonna take all this. And we can throw a bunch of it up here. So I'm not gonna need that much, but you need quite a bit. I feel like I had more concrete and I don't know where it went. Maybe I did use it. I mean, I did, yeah, okay. I did do this. Maybe that used it up. I don't know. Anyways, I actually don't know why I grabbed concrete, because I technically shouldn't need it. Let me grab some dark oak, though, because that I will need. Okay, let's figure this out. So I'm going to cut this back. And we'll fill in the, like, cobblestone slate, whatever you want to call this first. And then we'll get the thistle in. It's going to be hard, is trying to get... It's so loud out there. How about you? Shut up. Please, thank you. Let's get a torch here. It's dark. Trying to get these two to blend together is not going to be the easiest thing. So we're going to have to mess around with it a good bit to get something going. Okay, next thing. We need to figure out how to get this to not look shit. I'm honestly not sure how to do that here. Because the staircase, like if the staircase was just slightly over, this would be very doable. But trying to get the basalt, or not basalt, did I say basalt? Basalt. It's not even basalt, it's abyssal stone. Because we have this sort of back set, to get that to work here, it would conflict with the cobblestone here. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I mean, what I could do is just like, just make this abyssal. Right, there's no reason I can't do that. I think that actually might make it blend a little better, and we can change out these stairs as well. At some point, I don't really care about doing that right now because it doesn't look that bad, but I just wanted to get this done so I could stop thinking about the entrance. And in terms of creating this giant hole in the ground here, we'll just cover this up with dirt. It's not that big of a deal. Not gonna waste my breath on it, I'll put it that way. It's a simple thing to fix. And then all of this we're also going to make abyssal stone. Do the same on this side. And that doesn't look half bad. And then once we get all the other stuff in, it should look good. I'm also gonna try doing this with the bricks, see if that looks Yeah, that looks cohesive, I think. Like, all comes together. And again, all this roof will be... Yeah, wow, I cannot talk. All this roof will be covered with something or other to make it look not terrible. Real quick, I do want to go up to the surface and just check all of this stuff. Make sure it doesn't look completely terrible. Also turn on the spawning overlay just in case. Okay, that needs to be fixed. Didn't know that was able to spawn shit there. So yeah, that kind of fixes this area, at least a little bit. And we can, I guess we can just figure out the dark oak now. Why not? Yeah, this ceiling is starting to bug me, so I'm hoping by next stream, I probably won't have this by next stream because I got like a ton of other shit going on. But I'm hoping my next stream we'll have something for that. Because it just needs that last little bit to wrap everything together. Kind of stands out a lot right now. Yeah, okay. That's... How do we want to do this? I'm thinking if we just go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that kind of works out perfectly, I'm not gonna lie. Just do that. Some of this in. I don't think I'm actually gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna leave that as pillars, and then we'll just put the roof in around them. I think that'll look better. Cool. Let's get this all stripped. Cool. I think that looks good. And we'll just actually do the same on this side real quick. Nice. Okay, that's that part taken care of. We can also maybe push this up one more because it kind of looks funky how that just like cuts off there. I will say the original vision I had here is forming, at least to some extent, because I wanted this kind of like under section that then came into the tunnel like this. So that is coming along. And I do like it. I'm gonna fix this real quick. I didn't even realize this was here. I'm just gonna fill this in with cobble so it looks a little more cohesive. I think the cobblestone's actually set into the ground rather than just sitting on top. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay. Ciao. So speedy. So with all that done, we can actually get the LV section dug out. And we can move everything over and actually finish this side of the path. I think it'll look really nice. Okay. Yep. Dig and stream. So I want to keep a stack on me just in case. Actually, before we start digging away, let's get all the building blocks away so we have some inventory space, and we'll actually empty out the bags since we'll be here anyways. Might as well. And the whistle stone. Let's get all this crap sorted away. And that's full for the 15 billionth time. We're just gonna add 2 to it, because why not? Can hold 77,000 items. Absolutely insane. Hold one stack on us. Let's get the couple minerals we got. Is that copper? Yeah, that's copper. It's iron. Okay, now we should be good to just dig to our heart's content. Probably repair the pick. It's like nothing in it. I forgot how expensive this thing is to repair. Jesus. Okay. Pick you back up and get that stuff away. Healing axe in the other hand, so we heal up a little bit. Gotta make sure we're getting these torches down, otherwise we are going to regret it when an infernal inevitably slaps us in the ass with the might of Zeus. Okay, I think we're gonna finish this, like, I guess row, column, depending on your perspective. And then we'll start building this up a little bit so we can figure out how these two are going to be connected. I've been throwing around some ideas in my head. I haven't actually like tested anything in the creative world, but I've been toying with having this middle section both just be like a straight path across, but also being able to have a tunnel from this side to that side, while also being able to have like a staircase here, so we can get up and down more easily. So again, I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that, so we're going to be messing around with a couple different designs. The main one I have going in my head right now is just a... How would you describe it? Basically, we turn these... We leave this path as it is. We have a path going from this side to this side, and then we turn these side bits into staircases. Because you don't even get the speed bonus from the concrete if it's a staircase. So we can just put them there as concrete and it won't like really make a difference what it is, if that makes sense. Hey, but we don't get another modifier, which sucks. Still got a long way to go for that. It is what it is, I suppose. Oh, those mob noises are coming back. There's got to be some giant ass cave under here or something. It's like wherever I go in here, there's just a billion. Yeah, you can see them all on the map. There's just like a bunch of motherfuckers sitting around there. Don't know what their deal is. So what is that? Hold up. It's like this. Just torch there real quick. There on the map. It's gone now. What is that little bit there? Oh, is that the back area? That can't be the back area. That doesn't look anywhere near it. Hold up. Intermission real quick, people. Don't worry about it. What is that? Oh, it's the tank. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it's where I have the steam tank. This guy. Understandable. That could be... That one hive gave me 2 queens, I think. That's cool. I'll take that. If I remember anything from my old forestry days, it's that bees are everything. Bees, bees, and more bees. And especially the rocky ones come in absolute importance. Because they can be used to, like, just print diamonds and shit like that, so... Okay, so how do we want to do this? Thinking first things first, let's get the dark oak in. Just dig that out so we can get up. Oh wow, we're at a dark oak. Okay, before we do anything then, let's go deal with that. There's someone stomping around directly above me. Don't know what their deal is. Okay, you can go in there, and you can go in there, and you can go in there. Why didn't I get notified? I don't know, man. Why didn't you get notified, Stardust? Did you turn off notifications or something? Do you not care about me anymore? I thought we had something. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's weird. I was gonna say, because, like, I scheduled the stream and I didn't see your normal, like, streaming 3 hours, streaming 2 hours. And I was like, okay, I see how it is. You just don't care anymore. Well, that's embarrassing. You missed? What does that even mean? I'm very confused. What? What did I miss? Please explain. Why is this not... Is it because they're all connected? Is that why it's freaking out? I think so, yeah. That would be my guess. I think that happens if you stop mining the blocks in the last frame of mining it. That's weird. Weird design choice, but okay. So I think these were too close. We're not getting nearly as many saplings as we should be. Bruh. Please just mine. Do the big thing so it go fast. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough dark oak for a good bit. I hope, at least. Let's get these replanted. Try to spread them out a little bit more, so we get some more saplings. Alright. I just realized I didn't ask. How's it going, Stardust? How's life? I saw you've been working on some of your designs for your base. Looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Pretty epic. Gotta take it into your actual world now. That's always the fun part. Or I should really say the annoying part. But it's going good. Cool. Where to put a bunch of stuff? My recommendation is like a lot of the time people like hesitate to actually like place anything. My recommendation, just place it down, see if you like it, and then if you don't, change it. I mean, I had to do that over and over and over again in my creative world. So it's not the end of the world, and it'll help you come to a conclusion faster. Sorry, my nose is being funky right now. Feels like I got a nosebleed or something. No, we're good. Okay, that's weird. I like smelled blood for a second. I was like, is my nose bleeding? But no, it's good. Don't know what else going on there. Anyways, back to this stuff. Strip down. We're just gonna have the exact same log formation that we've been using. Just keep it somewhat consistent. Like thoughtgraphs or any of the single block machines. Yeah, my thought, like, especially for the thoughtcraft stuff, because I know it gets pretty involved later on, is just give it its own entire area. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I don't know if you've been on stream when I've explained this before, but the plan I have is this is going to be like the main functioning area. So where a lot of the like, probably like all of my LV, MV, and HV is going to be is in like this bubble. And you can kind of see if I turn on the caves. It's kind of this area. And then over here, I'm going to put all the magic stuff. Funnily enough, there's actually a giant hole right there that's already dug out for me mining, so. That is the plan. And we can just have massive tunnels going between it. Everything. And Right now, the concrete gives a nice speed boost, and we already have a little bit of a speed boost from the piston boots, but we'll be getting even better speed boosts eventually, so getting around won't be too bad. What do you mean? Another thing is that I don't know how many loaded chunks I'm gonna have to get Stargate roll. What do you mean by that? I don't know what that is. The default is 25. I think mine is 30. Yeah, 30. Okay, cool. That all lines up, so I know I did my math right. Okay, so the thought right now is have the tunnel right here in the 7-block area. 10 by 5 chunk area. Theoretically. To be loaded constantly. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Some of your machines. What is the what's the Stargate rule? I've never heard of that. Is that just something in like the subreddit, or what does that mean? Is that like a bragging rights thing? Okay. So how do we want to do this? I think I'm gonna bring that over. Let's get some of the walls in now. I think as I was telling you, Stardust, is the way I like to do things is just kind of build it and figure it out as you actually develop it. Otherwise, you just kind of sit there paralyzed forever and you never actually build anything. So I don't want to do that. Let's move this wall back one more since we got the space. And get our torches back in so no bitches spawn. That real quick. Discord role on the GTNH Discord for getting the Stargate, that's it. Wait, so how does that have to do with chunk loading? I'm confused. Is there like, are there actual restrictions for how many chunks you can load? Because if so, that feels kind of dumb. It also feels like you can kind of scam your way into that too. You're just clever. about how you place everything. Okay, let's get the concrete in. So just go ahead and grab a bunch of blocks. You need a good bit of that, a good bit of that, and actually let me get that away so I got a full stack. And let's get some of that away. Let's just get a random block. And then a good bit of concrete and a good bit of that. We're, oh my god, we're almost at it. Okay, we're gonna have to go mine a bunch of the abyssal stone. Yeah. Where are these rules out of curiosity? Just out of curiosity. Da, 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 da. Vote? I have no idea where this would be. Looking for, no, it would be in looking for groups. I have no idea. I'm thinking, originally I was thinking of bringing this in, but I think it would be better to just do the abyssal brick. Otherwise it might look a little funky. A little bit funky. Yeah, we're probably not going to have that as the underside texture. It looks kind of funky. I don't know what to do to fix it, though, to be completely honest. So, in terms of the staircase thing I was talking about, in the Stargate page on the wiki, so maybe somewhere I can send a screenshot. Yeah, just send a screenshot. I'll take a look. Okay, teams and only need to craft one Stargate to be eligible to see the quality of life. Okay, rollbacks are permitted in the case of access testing or corruption. May not be used to reveals any loot bags, custom mods such as bullet. Permitted, nothing world it can only be used for decorative purposes. Pollution can be disabled. Exploiting bugs that provide a substantial advantage is grounds for disqualification. Disabling mobs is allowed for EV to save on lag. Is allowed after EV to save on lag. Mod griefing and fire taking is also be disabled. Cheating items is only allowed if an item is obtainable due to a bug. Players must blah 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 blah. Exceptions may be for silly runs. Skyblock no rocket. It's not all-inclusive. Admins reserve the right to withhold and revoke the Stargate rule if they feel players are exploiting an obviously illegitimate loophole. These rules. We also change it anytime without notice. Use the Discord command Stargate rules for more information. Okay, so you can just trunk load as much as you want. Because thank God, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. What's this right now? 50? Yeah, that's probably going to be like a couple hundred by the end of this. Just because of how big and spread out I want my base to be. Again, I'm focusing on aesthetics. I want it to be pretty. One thing I have been thinking about is I might switch out all of these basalt blocks for the glowing ones, because it gets really dark. Let me try that real quick. It gets so dark, it's kind of annoying to see. So then, yeah, now that provides light. So let's try using this. And honestly, if I end up using it, I'm not going to replace all of it. I'll probably just wait till I get like a exchanger of some kind. If that, I don't even know if that exists. I'm kind of assuming that it does. Because I'd be surprised if it didn't, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, that already looks way better. It's so, like, impossible to see anything. So I think this works well. I'll say another thing, I wouldn't say I'm, like, completely reworking the design, but I'm rethinking some of the blocks that I'm using, because I want to get more color in here. Right now it's just kind of like brown, gray, and black. And my favorite color is blue, so I want to get some blue in here, maybe. Not sure how I do that. Your mic is loud. Really? Hold up, let me test it. My mic is normal. It's as it normally is. I think you have your sound up for some reason. Yes, that is what I've been looking at. So that has been my primary source of inspiration. Is all this different Z-tone stuff. There's a lot of good stuff there. Wait, okay, I was gonna say, I tested the audio before the stream. I know it's fine. I don't know what would change it. So you're either gaslighting me, or you're wrong. Let's fill on this side. Oh, that's just completely wrong. Hold up. I'm stupid. That's just not in the right place at all. That actually provides a really decent amount of light. I might do that all over the place. I do want to have some natural lighting in some areas. I don't know if I'm going to do it everywhere. It's definitely on the list of to be determined. Stop. Okay, let's get the concrete in. You accidentally, how dare you remove it? Put it back immediately. Put it back immediately. Get those spoilers back in here. Also, I need to put in corners here. And corners here. Oh, that's not right. Bam. And a bam. I said bam. There we go. Okay, we need to get in corner there and finish getting all this out, if you say so. Well, I do say so. So, how about that? So thirsty. Get all this in so we can get some torches going. Light up this area. Done. Let me see this. Take a look, see. Really starting to get somewhere. Cool. I like that staircase. That like double-sided staircase looks really cool. Cool. Yeah. I'll be honest, like it's not it's not a spoiler if I have no idea what I'm looking at. So no, but it looks pretty sick right now. Excited to see where it goes. Okay, we're gonna go probably dig up a bunch of abyssal stone. So we're pretty low on it right now. Yeah, and then we'll finish decorating this and we can keep digging it out. So let's get all this away. The logs away. Okay, now I gotta remember where we have some abyssal stone. Wasn't there like a bunch of it near, I think it was this redstone deposit. Turn off the cave view, turn on the day view. I think it was this redstone deposit over here. There were like 2 or 3 abyssal meteor things, whatever you want to call them. Next question, where is the hole for that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. There were two of them. Oh, maybe it was one. I could have sworn it was two. Whatever. Diggy diggy hole. Get out of here, you stupid red X's. There will be no random infernals beating my ass today. Not in the mood for it. I'm just gonna get like a full inventory of this stuff. Trying to reduce the number of trips we're doing back and forth to this place. Even if it's like, let it turn off. Because it's causing a glare. It's making it hard to see where the stone actually is. Again, part of the problem with abyssal stone just being extremely dark. But it looks nice, so we're using it anyways. How many stacks is that? What, 11? Yeah, we're gonna need more than that. Good bit more than that for sure. Ba-dub-ba-dub-ba-dub. Black granite. Good lord, that is a very deep black. Holy crap. It's like that. It's that like paint that was popular for a while because it was like you'd shine a light on it and it wouldn't do anything. I don't remember. This base going hard actually. For real, for real. Vantablack? Is that what it was? Yeah, maybe. That's what that stuff looks like. It's crazy dark. Qubit 0 be like? What do you mean? What do you mean? Qubits. This is qubits 0. I'm confused. I'm just seeing that it's a length. it's about a foot and a half. I have no idea what that means. It's a block. Really? Qubits. Oh my god. Holy crap. That is pitch fucking black. It's kind of cool that they just have like this gradient though. I kind of like that. I feel like that would be good for like modern builds or something. A giant, large scale modern build where you have like this cool white to black gradient across like an entire building. Oh. Here about, what, 18 stacks? If I remember how to count, a little bit more than that, almost 20. I have a question. What is your question? What is your question, my good sir? Getting a little bit close to getting the personal. Should I put off the base building until I get it, or should I build a base right now that I might only use for a couple dozen hours? I would not waste time on something you're not planning on using long term, especially for this mod pack. Just given like how long term a lot of this stuff is going to be used for. I mean, we're talking thousands of hours, right? I would recommend not wasting a ton of time building a base that you're not going to use. So I would, if you know for sure you want to use the personal dimension, then go for it. Personally, I do not plan on using the personal dimension. I'm going to try and keep everything in the overworld. So that's why I'm planning on this massive, large scale base. Maybe if I run out of space somehow, maybe I'll use the personal dimension, but it's not in the plan right now. Also, we've dug all of this up, so we're going to head back up and finish decorating the base. Also, it is pitch black, so we're going to have to sprint our asses back. Holy fuck, it is dark. Oh my god, it's dark. I cannot see a fucking thing. Okay. Go, go, go. Close it. Okay. Alright, let's get all this crap put away. be all that. Alright, let's get a bunch of this, and let's turn it into the glow version. Well, bam, 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 and bam. If you put, like, if I turn a concrete block into a glow block, will that still... will that work the way I think it does? That's something to test in a creative world. I don't want to waste concrete. Alright, then I gotta think about my power issues and how much I want to put into that. I would honestly argue put everything into your power issues. I mean, this entire game relies upon having shitloads of power, so I would put a pretty substantial amount. I know, like, there's pre-built, like, benzene schematics that you can just find online, but I don't want to use that stuff. I'm going to build my own thing, so I know I'm going to have to put a pretty significant amount of time into designing my own systems and whatnot. Half the fun is, you know, figuring it out, in my opinion, so. Especially for later game, when things start to get, you know, super complex, I feel like it's important to actually understand how all the different things work. So, you know, actually figuring out these machines early on, as much as you can. That's regular abyssal, right? Yeah, let's replace this. Probably not give speed. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll have the basalt be lit up, and maybe that'll be it. I'm also considering doing it with the cobblestone. Problem is that I don't know if the connected textures will work or not. Let's get these torches down. And replace this with the glue stuff. And we'll probably have the carpenter doors here, just like we have over there. So it's easy to get between stuff. Also prob not, yeah. I already designed a benzene set, but I just need to import the file from my school mail. Bro really be doing Greg on his school Chromebook. That's crazy. This man does not sleep. He Gregs. See, now the problem is, like, you put in the glow basalt, and now it just looks weird. Like, it all looks flat. So, you know, maybe I'll just keep it to this bottom section. I don't know. Like, because here it looks fine. Honestly, we can probably get rid of a bunch of these torches. On these, it looks okay. Because it's so dark, it, like, the flatness kind of works. But here, it just looks funky. I don't know. We'll mess with it at some point. I don't want to do that right now. One thing I have been thinking is, I think I talked before for these kind of like in-between sections. So this LV section is probably going to come out to like here-ish. It's probably not going to come all the way out to there. So we're going to have this area that's not really being used. So I'm probably going to make that flat and fill it in with grass blocks. I like the idea of the grass block, and I think I'm going to stick with it. You can't actually play Greg Tech on this thing, so I found a website called Fox Later that lets you draw with blocks, kind of like 30 miles. Ah, okay. Cool. One way of doing it. Yeah, I remember back in the day on the fucking mobile labs that we used to have. God, those things seem ancient now. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know how young these youngins are, but we used to have this cart that would come in with like a bunch of MacBooks or a bunch of like Dells or whatever. And you know, the struggle of all the kids to try and figure out how to like break into them and get Minecraft on them. I think at one point I actually managed to get Steam on it fully functioning. Like I think I was able to play Terraria. It's kind of funny. So I just played Terraria for like an entire class period. It was a funny time. Those horrible fucking laptops. They would take fucking ages to do anything. Like loading Google was a voice crack. Loading Google was a struggle. Those things chugged. Oh, you fancy youngins got your own Chromebooks for running around. Back in my day. Feels so old. I hate it. I'll say one of the best things about getting old though is joining in on the group hate of youngin slang and being like, what the fuck are you saying? That's not English. Please promptly shut the fuck up. It's quite fun, I must say. It really is one of those things where it's like your parents will be like, you'll understand where you're old when you're older. It's like, yeah, no, I get it now. When I would say some dumbass shit, and then my parents would look at me like, are you good? Everything all right? And I'm like, yeah, Giat, or some dumb shit. I don't even, what was it? Fucking do you know the way? Six, seven, bruh. I'm gonna be so real. I still don't get it. I'm completely clueless to what that, like, I've heard it's just like a kid that was like dancing or something on the TikToks, and then he just went like 6, 7, and then it became a fucking meme for some reason. And like, I want to be mad at Gen Alpha for that dumbass shit, but like at the exact same time, what was some like dumbass shit? I mean, we had fucking like flossing. I don't think Riz was technically Gen Z. What's the other dumb shit we had? I'm struggling to think of it now. There's so many the fucking four horsemen of the apocalypse. I don't know if you'll remember that one. That was 2018. It was somebody touching my spaghetti. Do you know the way? I'm forgetting the other two for the life of me. Let me look this up real quick because now I'm actually curious. 2018 Four Horsemen of the apocalypse. What was this? Meme. Oh, right. Yes, death, war, pestilence, famine. Go through a fidget spinner phase? Yes. Middle school was crazy with the fucking fidget spinner bullshit. Yeah, so the four horsemen of the apocalypse in 2018. Death was the Logan Paul incident in the forest. War was the Ugandan knuckles. Pestilence was the eating of the Tide Pods. And then famine was the somebody touching my spaghetti. It's the dumbest fucking meme, and I loved it. I just realized I didn't really make a great way for me to get out of here. Yeah, no, the fidget spinner shit, like, that was a blow up overnight kind of thing. It was within a month, everybody had a stupid ass fidget spinner. That's one of the ones I didn't buy into. I was just like, this shit's dumb. I'm good. Did not hear the spaghetti. The spaghetti was a not like super popular one, but it was kind of, that was more of a, we have this four horsemen meme almost complete. What can we add on top of it to, fill it in? And then that just happened to be what it was. Really bad at placing blocks, in case you can't tell. We should probably go check on the peanuts. I've probably grown in a good bit. Okay. Let's... I'm gonna fill this in real quick. Let's make sure we're actually using the glow stuff. And that is that. So let's go to our inventory. That is gonna be all for tonight, unfortunately. I'm gonna clear up my inventory. Then I'm gonna have to head out. I gotta wake up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, holy fuck, lag spike. Hello. Okay, this is actually taking a while to... Oh my god. It has not... It might actually be crashing. Like... I can't even... Okay, normally if that happens with the chest, it just gets stuck, and then it, like, almost in less than a second, it'll fix itself. But it's, like... It's actually struggling. Let me see. Yeah, I mean... It's using up all the it's using up all 12 gigs of memory that I've given to it. Holy crap. What is going on? Just keep that there. Okay, yeah. It might we might not actually get a chance to empty inventory because I think it's going to crash before. Oh my god. Let's wait for it to respawn for a sec. I think I might have to just say fuck it. Because I mean, it's gone all the way back to this point before we even had the floor filled in here. Oh, the stream still sees something different. Hold up. Okay. I'm just going to say close the program for now. I'm going to try rebooting. So I do want to get all this wrapped up for today, so I'd make sure we pick our peanuts and all that kind of stuff. Okay, it seems to have loaded properly. Yeah, it's booting up. Excuse me. Yo, hold up. Are we back? What the fuck's going on? OBS crashed. Are we back? Hold up. I think we're back. What is going on with my PC right now? Okay. I'm gonna try opening this chest again. Please don't break this time. Literally obliterating itself. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know what the hell happened there. Okay. Are you gonna go? Okay. We'll leave all the glow stuff over here, why not? Okay, you back there, you back there. Let's go get our peanuts. Got tons of peanuts. I think it was like, what, like 10 stacks or something? 10 stacks per chest, or per what is it called? Backpack for the seed oil. Yeah, this won't be bad to get it all. We got almost 4 from that. It wasn't even a fully grown field. I'm gonna put the graphics card in the particle accelerator. No, why'd you do it? I can't believe it. Why would you put my fucking graphics card in the particle accelerator? Okay, so that's already... I think that's already almost half. It was a little over 10 stacks. I don't remember. Something like that. Anyways. Let's check around here real quick. Just make sure I'm not leaving anything undone that I wanted to do. This is all good. That's all dug out. Yeah, so we made pretty good progress for a only hour-and-a-half stream. We got all that dug out. We got the tunnel kind of dug. Again, that's probably not going to be what it looks like in the end. It's probably going to be at least a little nicer than that. We'll jump down real quick. But yeah, plans for stream on Thursday. We're probably just going to keep working on this area. Getting this dug out because I want to get those LV machines in the back there. I want to get them down here So we can clear out that area, make it all look nice. And yeah, so with that, I'm really struggling with the F5 here. With that, thank you Stardust for tuning in. Thank you Gamer for tuning in. I will see all of y'all Thursday at 9. Hopefully that stream should be a little longer because most of the stuff I have to get done will be before that stream. So I won't have to rush off to do anything. So yeah, I'll see you later.